Hello, this is Will Dodd from Oconee River GYSTC, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to hop from planet to planet in Stellarium using the landscape menu. So to access the landscape menu, I'm going to go down to the main menu, click Sky and Viewing Options window, click on the Landscapes tab, and you'll see I've got a number of options that I can select. First thing you need to do though, make sure that you have the Use Associated Planet and Position checked, so you actually end up on the right planet when you click it. So we'll start out with Jupiter. I'm going to click right here on Jupiter and close my menu. And immediately you can see the landscape here is the gaseous planet Jupiter, right? But I have one complaint. But being that Stellarium is a free open source program, I can't complain too hard because I'm sure they're going to fix this at some point. But you'll notice the sky here is tinted blue. So I don't know how accurate that is, but to fix that, you just click A to turn the atmosphere off, and you can see everything from the vantage point of Jupiter. Now, something cool about this, let's see, if we keep moving, whoop. I'm going to turn on my planet labels, and we can see close up some of Jupiter's moons. So I can click Amalthea, I guess is how you pronounce that, and I can get a good close-up view of that moon if I'm actually on Jupiter. So I'm going to click Control H. That's going to take me back to Earth, and then I'm going to go back to my landscapes menu. So I can go ahead and select Mars, try a different planet. And when I get to Mars, I got the same thing. The atmosphere on Mars does not look blue. It looks more of an orange color. So to fix that again, I can just click A and turn the atmosphere off. And at this point, I can view the sky from Mars. Now, the cool thing about the landscape from Mars, you can see there's a Mars rover. So we're actually looking at Mars as if we're the Mars rover. Again, you can click on Phobos and Deimos, Mars's moons, and zoom into those and get a good look at those. But it looks like we're in the new moon phase because there's the sun in the sky there. So what I can do to actually get a good view of Phobos and Deimos is turn off the ground and run time forward so that we're not actually looking at we're not in a new moon phase anymore. And I can zoom in then and get a good look at the moon there. So I'm going to go ahead and do Control H again and head back to Earth. And again, I can continue on navigating. So I can actually jump to one of the cool planets to look at is Saturn, because you can see its rings as it orbits around. Again, I'm going to turn the atmosphere off, and you can see Saturn's rings right there across your view. You can also see all of Saturn's moons here. It's got so many of them. So you can get a good close-up view of its moons from there. Let's see here. And something else that's interesting to notice is that all the moons are lined up with its rings just because of the characteristic of the gravity. I'm going to go back to the landscape menu again. I can land on the sun. And of course, you can see the landscape changes. The sun's probably the best place to get a good view of the planets because you don't notice their phases. They're always lit because they're facing the sun from this view. So that's a great place to view the planets. So that is how you can planet hop in Stellarium using the landscape menu. All right. So I'm going to show you a couple more things in Stellarium. So I'll see you in the next video.